major competencies at the communication skills, that is LSRW. Listening, we can learn. Listening, speaking, reading, writing. These are the major communication skills applicable for all the sectors. Do not know how to use mobile. By practice you learn. It is also one kind of skill. Our children, they operate mobile phones better than us. Because that is a skill. Because you have only idea of making a call, watching a video on YouTube, but they have many options in them. They know what to do. They explore more, that's why they learn more. Because they spend more time on the mobile with different options, with different apps. That's why sometimes they used to suggest, not this one. This one, we open our mouth. Oh, I have been using mobile phone for last, 5-6 years, but I don't know this option, but my child knows here. How? He spent more time there. His skill, the skill acquired. Earlier, he did not have any, interaction with the mobile. That skill was acquired. So, it's ultimately going to happen if you really work for them. That's why, not for the sake of organization, not for the sake of in charge, not for the sake of coordinator, we should learn something. We should learn something for the sake of ourselves. Because days are not as our expectations. Anything that may happen at any moment. To be ready to face that situation. Only the source, enhancing our communication skills properly. So listening, you know very well, you are interested of enhancing your communication skills, particularly you are interested of spoken English. You want to learn a good spoken English. To speak English, we have to listen English first. When we teach words to the children, he listen the word of Amma, Nana, then he say, Amma, Nana. You are injecting that word into his mind. It's the same. When you listen, you can speak something. So listen first. Whom do we listen? There are many platforms. There are many, sources that we have nowadays. So listen English speeches. Listen English news channels. Anything that is. Or we have, different platforms in YouTube. Like only exclusive English speeches or English, some other. Whether you understand or not, that is secondary. Listen. Constantly, like a day, how much time you can spare? You can spare and you can just listen. If I ask you a question, really if you are interested to enhance your skills, how much time do you spare in your day schedule? If I get the question to you, how much time do you want to spare for the enhancement of your skill? Probably your answer is, I can spare 1 hour, sir, daily. I can spare like 2 hours. We can say, but in implementation, may be possible, may not be possible. But what I suggest is, no need of 2 hours, no need of like 1 hour. Hardly quality of time a day, 15 minutes is enough. That makes you better of yesterday to today. 15 minutes hardly. A day, 15 minutes of time. Just that 15 minutes of time you can spare on only one activity. Why don't we go for just one of the video, only English conversation. Listen. Just listening. The next it is speaking. Spoken. We also, see in every holidays like spoken English course. They give the big size of letters. If we don't make you speak English within 40 days, your money back. Tempting quotations they were. So, actually we have been struggling in the field. And from the class 1 to class 10, a child is educated in English medium. But after class 10th also, they are struggling somewhere to speak English. If it is really possible that we can learn only in 40 minutes, 40 days, that's really a great wonder. Few of the words they make you practice. You deliver. And finally, we will be completing the course. Naturally, we will wait for the next year again the same course and we will join again. It goes on. Until unless our quest does not fulfill. So, make yourself, not the spoken English courses, not the spoken English some other things, at your home a day. If you are able to spend time, 30 minutes minimum, you can make it. It's possible. So, spoken English. To make you speak in English, mostly there are many of the ways. There are n number of theories, n number of methods that the people they follow and books they give you us idea how to enhance our spoken English skills. One of the person is having one kind of methodology there. But any that is, they focus on tenses. Finally, you are able to make up yourself with a little bit of English. That is spoken. And the next one is reading. Listening. To be listened compulsory. Something, somewhere, someone. But to be listened. Spoken. After listening to them, we need to speak something. And then we should have minimum idea on grammatical spoken is different comparing with the spoken English. Spoken English, hardly you remember the dialogues, where to use this dialogue, then you deliver it. But grammatically, I feel that if you are having some basic idea, basic knowledge on grammar, your English will be different than the spoken English. You know which is best suitable word. So based on that, you can use it. It will be better. So reading also helps you to enhance our communication skills. Basically, these are interconnected. Listening, speaking, reading. So, one day, at least one story. We have many resources. Read one story book. Just to read that. When we read the story, at least we are going to meet some of the words in 5 to 6 of the words which we do not know the meaning of that words. Collect that words 5. Find out the meanings for them. Today you learned 6 words. Improvement towards the betterment. So, reading also helps you to make ourselves better in enhancing the communication skills. The last one it is writing. Maybe only few of the fields they require this writing skills. One of them is teaching profession. Compulsory. Because I have come across one of the incident in my life that in so and so school, so and so teacher, evaluating the teachers, correcting the notebook. Whenever corrected notebooks, we are happy to give the marks at last. It means not about number marks I'm speaking about, remarks. Good, bad, very good, very, very good, not good, not at all good, something we add there. Whatever. And we also add, improve your handwriting. And when there is better handwriting, nice writing, something right there. So when we write that dialogue, I personally feel that when a student submitted a notebook to us, after correction, if the last remark, whatever you write that, if that remark really impresses the student, he will focus on betterment of handwriting. When we write a dialogue there, better improve your handwriting. Our handwriting should inspire that person to improve the handwriting. If our handwriting is really, we write the improve your handwriting, but our handwriting one of the parent asked me, sir, you wrote to improve your handwriting here, but do you really check your handwriting here? That is a valid question, really. If I want to inspire the student, I should have a good script first. Then he will be inspired. He has to see, wow, improve your handwriting, nice. We all have idea. When you are studying in our schooling, we used to run to our teachers to write our name on the first page. Because impressing. That's why when our handwriting is tempting the student, then we are deserved to write the improve your handwriting. If we are not having that deservability, we should not write any remarks on them. Because who knows, there are such type of parents. They may come to you, check the student handwriting and the teacher handwriting. Both are same. Both has to improve, not student here. Both have to improve here. So that's why to make your handwriting better, please pay attention on it. We as teachers compulsory should have somewhat better script than the students. It is possible if you are sparing a time. If you spare the time, it is also possible we can enhance the writing skills. Listening, speaking, reading, writing. Basic skills these are. Basic skills. And it is irrespective of age, irrespective of the knowledge. On getting a job based on the certificate, but survival of the job is only because of your skills. One day when you are outdated, you will be replaced. If you are having the skill, they think about you twice, thrice to touch you. A bird never believes on the branch where he sits, it depends on its wings. The same thing. We have to follow that. So only the thing, our attention. It really, when I teach a class to the students, for example, motivation, inspiration, some other thing, all the students, they keep all the things aside, they look at me very attentively. This movement is going to bring changes our life. From today onwards, I am going to be a good boy. This is only appear on their face during my class. Once I exit, become the same thing. These kind of things that happen many why do we take it seriously? Next class, next thing it goes on. The same thing. In our mind also running the same. This is a moment, I will start now and I am going to make it betterment. But when the class completed, some other thing happened, it happens. Like, so, that type of negligence, if you are having, no doubt, next year happens, upcoming year also it happens, and after 5 years also we are sitting in the same class, we are also learning, sir. What learning? Communication skills learning. That's why a day, at least 15 minutes to 30 minutes, if you are able to spend within 40-50 days, hardly, not more than 2 months, you are going to speak a better English. Speaking somewhat a better English is like an additional jewelry on your neck to your professional career.